in the wild tonight. And what I'm learning is guys, they don't come up to you anymore. Like, guys no longer approach you.
Men don't really approach women in the wild anymore. This is something that is very common. We all know this at this point. Dating apps, shout out. I posted a video about how guys don't really come up to girls anymore in bars. And did dating become men versus women? Like, I thought it was supposed to be fun.
Men are really making it easy for women to be okay to die alone. Like, literally.
And it's really fascinating and it's like really worrying to me.
What happened to men being able to hold a fucking conversation or just approach you properly?
As a woman whose frontal lobe is fully developed and has been for quite a while, I'm 32, there is a harsh truth that women my age, especially if we are modern women making money in our careers, educated, no kids, when it comes to dating, after about 30, I had to come to the harsh realization that the risk is not worth the reward when it comes to dating.
What about the risk a man takes? They don't think about that.
There's a moment most women do not catch. That's when the nice guy just stops being nice. No warning, no speech, no big argument. One day, he's just different. And that's what confuses a lot of people, because he wasn't complaining. He was just showing up, doing what he had to do, saying yes to keep everything running smooth. So when it shifts, it feels random, but it's not. It's been stacking every time he ignored what bothered him. Every time he chose peace over honesty. Every time that man overgave. And he just called it to, boom, being a good man. Until one day, something small happens. And for the first time, he doesn't override himself. He doesn't explain it away. He just sees it clear for what it is. And now, what he used to let slide, he's not doing that no more. What used to be automatic to people who did not deserve it, now they have to earn it. And that's where people start getting uncomfortable. And they will start the smear campaign, and they're going to say, oh, he changed, he's harder, he's less easygoing, he has gotten cold, he's heartless. No. He stopped confusing being tolerated with being respected. And once that clicks, he does not go back. He's not going back.
That's right, he's not going back. But you notice when she said people who doesn't deserve it, she didn't say women. They never hold each other accountable. That's why she keeps saying people.
If my man's down and he needs help, I can help him. If I'm down, he can help me. It goes both ways.
Who paid for the first date? Yeah. Who paid for the second date?
Probably him.
Who paid for the third date?
Probably him.
How long would you take care of your man if he couldn't work anymore?
Let's say maybe like 6 months.
6 months?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's not equality. Since I have a timeline on it, that means that it's not equal because men, it's in our nature to provide for a woman forever.
You gonna let me eat it from the back?
Oh my God.
Separate.
Last time I was single, I was 24 and the dating pool was everyone. And now it's like a shallow puddle of age-appropriate men who are old and gross, and I don't want to do that.
Tell him what you want and see if he can consistently do what you want before you put out.
Surprise! The number of young single men in America is at a record high. This is why. According to Pew Research data that was released this week, a staggering 63% of men in their 20s are single, which is almost double that of women.
I'm gonna be single forever. I just realized that, man. I'm gonna be single forever. And I'll say that, and some people are like, that's sad. It's not sad. It's reality, bruh. I'm gonna be single forever.
Of course you are, brother, because the world has changed. That simple hello could be a threat now. That man is choosing peace. Because women today, and all they do is complain about dating. And think about this. They always speaking about, I want to bring the old school back. Where's the traditional men? But yet, they sit there and complain about those men. They call those men toxic. They call it toxic masculinity. But now they're asking for those men back because today's men are not approaching. And who on time, man? Oh, hey, just for a damn nut. Think about how many times we put our lives in jeopardy just for a fucking nut.
As women, we get really bored with ourselves and really bored with our lives, which is actually what we project onto our husbands as good men, as we think they're boring, they're predictable, they have no life. When really that's the experience of ourselves hiding inside of our comfort zone of being unhappy, that it's really kind of boring. That we keep ourselves there and we keep ourselves mired in problems and mired in our brokenness, needing to go to therapy, read the books, do all these things to work on ourselves. As a very small, boring life.
Third of men, 33%, a little over a third of men between the ages of 18 and 29 are not only single, but they're not actively looking for a partner. So I've got a question for the men. So my comments are filled with guys saying we're done. We're not looking. We like our peace. I need some more talk from you guys. Tell me why you're done.
So it's been brought to my attention that men no longer want to come up to women anymore. Due to sex allegations, women being just so rude and disrespectful, and rejection. I didn't know that was a thing. I didn't know men didn't want to come up to women anymore. I'm barely finding this out. Why do women choose to cuss guys out when they come up to them and approach them? I have no idea. I apologize for that. But there's just too many fine men. And if it takes me, the women, having to come up to you guys and shooting my shot, saying what's up, being the big stepper, then I'll just have to do that. And I'm gonna just start coming up to you guys and shooting out compliments and see where it takes me. So if I start coming up to y'all in the grocery store and I say, excuse me, sir, you are just so sexy, I want a response. Okay, I don't want none of that shy stuff.
Man, these women have no game. They have no game. Okay, how you gonna come up to a man talking like that? What is wrong with y'all? Okay, all you have to do, especially as a woman, start a conversation, because that'll let the man know it's okay to talk to you.
How is it that I look like this today, yet no man wants me to be his girlfriend?
Is this a serious question? Because women just went from saying they rather pick a bear over a man. So why the hell would men approach you? Or even look in your direction? But not only that, so many women have taught men over the years that all men are predatorial, so the good men of the world gave up. And it's so funny because women will constantly say that men don't listen, but now that men are listening, y'all are wondering where the good guys are at, why they don't approach you anymore, and why men are just simply not interested. And why the hell would they be interested? They don't know if they're going to be the next subject of all men are trash content on social media. They don't know if they're going to be accused of doing something they didn't do. They don't know if they're going to be used for dates. They don't know if they're going to be manipulated and then called a narcissist. And in this particular video, she's also asking why didn't they approach her because she looks the way that she looks. But the bottom line is most women are basic. There's nothing special to them. We all look the freaking same. So yeah, you actually have to come with more than just your looks. You actually need a personality nowadays too. Okay, bye.
This woman is over there asking why men don't approach her. Then she come on social media and look like a fool. That is going to disqualify her right off the bat. Your options are going to be gone. And once you have lack of options, what do? You sit there, you put on clothes, and you're dressing for yourself. That's what she's doing right there. All right, that's it for this video. Until the next one, the truth will set you free.